different political systems. So we are very quite tight actually. So we have few speakers and we are limited to about 10 minutes to present. So maybe for the first session, I know that it's going to be presented from Thailand. Can I actually invite Mr. Eakachai? All right, there you go. Great. We'll do that. Good idea.
Okay, thank you very much. The first, I would like to say good morning, everyone, our participants. So today, I am Eakachai Businon as the leader of the Bureau of Community 3 of the Secretary of the Senate. So I think everyone will happy to stay in Bangkok and welcome to Bangkok. Okay. Today I will I will give you a brief about the parliamentary system and structure and work for the National Assembly of Thailand. So before we already take you a brief about the political system, so I would like to tell you about the history of the political system in Thailand. That's the history of the political. So before 1932, Thailand was ruled by the absolute monarchy. And after the Siamese liberation in 1932, we changed from the absolute monarchy to the democratic form of the government with the king as the head of state. That is the beginnings of the parliament system in Thailand. So about the parliament, about the political system in the constitution of Thailand for the constitutional monarchy, we must talk about the sovereign power. So the sovereign power is the power that's very important in many countries. That's in the Thai constitution. The sovereign power belongs to the Thai people. The king as the head of state shall exercise this such power to the National Assembly and the Council of Ministers and the courts in accordance with the provision of the constitution. The first power, that the legislative power. Sorry. The legislative power, that's the power to legislate, oversee the state administration and giving approval. So that is the National Assembly. In the Constitution, the National Assembly concede the House of Representatives and the House of Senate. And the second power is the executive power. That's the power to administration with Prime Minister and Council of Ministers. And the last is judicial power. That's the power to deliver judgment on the law case, that is court. So that I told you that the parliament system in Thailand is the bicameral that concede the House of Representatives with 500 members and the House of Senate that 200 members. Okay. For the structure of the National Assembly of Thailand, the House of Representatives, you know that we have a new general election last May. Okay. We will have a news of representative. So and now we not have the president of the National Assembly, but we have only Senate to act as the National Assembly with Professor Phonphet Pichitsorapachai, the Vice President of the National Assembly, as President of the Senate, and General Singsuk Singpai, he is the first Vice President, and Mr. Supachai Somjaran, that's the second Vice President of the National Assembly. For the duties and power of the National Assembly, we have three parts. The first is Annex 4 that include organic law bill and bill annexment, constitution amendment, approve of emergency decree. On the second, subordinate state administration, that to considerations of announcement of state policy by the councils of ministers, submissions of motions to request the general debate, submissions of interpretation, and setting up committees. And last, give approval that give approval in the important matters in the joint sitting of the National Assembly as stated under the Constitution approval, and approve persons holding the positions prescribed by the Constitution approval. And other power, that power to oversight the council's minister is divided into three power to checks and balance. That's the first, approve a person suitable to be appointed as a prime minister. Second, acknowledgement of the state of policy announced by the councils of ministers. Interpretations, setting committees, considerations bill or an organic law bill. Approve of an emergency decree. Considerations of appropriation bill. Submissions of motions for general debate. Submissions of motions for general debate or passing a word or non-confidence. And the last is approval of the important matter. I think you know about after the dissolutions of the House of Representatives for annual general election of member of the House of Representatives in 20th March, last March. So we have annual representative. So now in the Article 126, the constitutions of the Kingdom of Thailand that say that the Senate shall act at the National Assembly. So now we have only Senate to act at the National Assembly. Okay, for the structure of the House of Representatives, we have in this constitution, we have 500 members. That's divided 400 members from the elections on constituency basis and 100 members from the parties, from the political parties. For the term that the representative have 4-year terms. For the rule in accordance with the Constitution, that to introducing and considering organic law bill and organic law bill and the non-appropriation lawyer decree. The second is to monitoring the state administration, interpret a minister, submit motions for general debate, select and appoint member of the committee, to remove a person holding political position and those holding positions in the independent organ. That's approval appointments of any persons as the prime minister, and the last submit amendment of the constitution. For the Senate, we have and now we have 250 senators. So the term is 5 years. For the duty for subordinates for monitoring the state administration, approval of appointment for our persons to hold positions independent organ, and carrying out the important matters that mean together with a member of the House of Representatives. In this constitution that I told you, during the initial period, the Senate complies 250 senators with the term of 5 years. Upon the expiration operations of the prior term, the Senate will then comply 200. For the committee, so the types of committee in Thailand in the constitution. So we have the standing committee, ad hoc committee, joint committee, and joint committee of the National Assembly, and also the committee of the War House. The main duty of the committee, so to consider and study bill submit to the parliament, follow and investigate the implementation of the government policy announced to the parliament, consider, study, and investigate matters, and also within the powers and duty of the parliament or as assigned by the parliament. For the structure, we have Secretary of the Senate and Secretary of the House of Representatives. That's the main duty to support the duties and power of the National Assembly. That means both of Senate and and the House of Representatives.
Can we give you another 2 more minutes to wrap up, please? 2 more minutes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. I will pass here. The Secretary of the House of Representatives. We have the number about 2,000, I think, for the average. So we have 23 bureau and five special groups to support the work of the House of Representatives. And for the Senate, the Secretary of the Senate, the member of the staff of about 1,000. So we have 18 bureau to support the senator. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing. Sorry, it's not meant to pressure anybody to actually finish it within 10 minutes. I know that we have to actually finish all 7 countries within the time we're located. So can I actually invite the next presentation from Cambodia, please?